Hello everyone, my name is Paul. I work for a company called Micrographics. We're an Autodesk reseller in Cape Town, South Africa. In this little video, I'd like to show you the ability of Revit to identify doors on a schedule via a conditional formatting. If that sounds like Greek to you, don't worry about it. We will quickly explain that. So this is a project. It's the Autodesk default or Autodesk template. It's called the Snowden Towers. And we have some floor plans, so you might see that there's quite a few doors in here. A typical sort of project that you might find within the industry, kindly put together by Autodesk. And there we can see it's an example of one of the doors within the project. It's got a name, it's of a family and type, and that is how we would like to identify this within a schedule. And you can see on a plan, it's not overly easy to differentiate between doors. What's the difference between this door and that door? Is there a difference? There might be. This door is opening out to the outside. A door's passage single flush. That is door passage single flush. That is door passage double single flush double acting. So this one's different from the others, and so we can carry on throughout the project. There might be different doors serving different purposes. So identifying doors, sometimes it's easier from within a schedule, which of course we can create through our View tab, Schedules, Schedule Quantities. We have to choose the category, which will go with Doors. Door Schedule of Building Components. There's just new construction. Now we have to decide the fields that we'd like to include. Specifically for this, I'm going to use family and type as the identifier. Then count, perhaps height and width. There is of course a lot of other things, fire rating, etc. Perhaps the mark. Mark is usually quite a good identifier. I'm just going to stick it in there. If you had linked elements, you could also schedule them. Filter. We're not putting a filter in for this exercise. We might want to sort by family and type and then by mark. And then after the family and type, leave a blank name. We are going to itemize every instance. And then on the formatting, this is where it gets interesting. And we'll look at that next. I'm just going to complete the generation of the schedule first. Right, so there we can see the schedule. So we've got our door types, family and type. And under each family and type, we've got a door with a mark. Here we can see our schedules. Now I'd like to identify a door. So let's suppose I'm looking for a door passage double flush 72 by 84. Then I can just search using the conditional formatting on the family and type. And this is now what's capable, Revit is now capable of doing this, to say, well, I want to put a conditional format on there. Based on some other criteria, you have to have the field available to you. Right? And notice if you take the field and you make it hidden, it's still available for conditional formatting. the logical test is going to be equal to. So family and type is equals to, and then we can go for the double flush. What did we say? Double flush. $72. And then we can say, what sort of color do we want to override that with? And I'll say red. So okay. And okay. Now that conditional format is being applied to the field of the one that we hid. So what if I want to highlight the mark instead? Let's just see that quickly. So the ones that we had hidden, that's not showing up in red. What if we want the mark to highlight instead? Then you need to do the conditional formatting on the mark field. So while you have to include the family and type, I'm going to switch the conditional format off. You can go to the mark instead and then do a conditional format based on a different field, family and type, equals to 72, background color, whichever color takes your fancy, and then say okay. And then of course you can hide the big family and type field like that. Alright, so automatically it highlights that element for you. So you can graphically pick up where is that type of doors. There they are. And then you can have a look at the mark and you can say, alright, I want to see door R103A. Well, there's a highlighting model. Highlight with that within the model, 103A. That opens up a view and that identifies that door for you within the view. It's R103, it's a storage room, and there is the double flush door. This is a very useful tool to go and find your doors from within a door schedule in Revit. I hope that you've enjoyed this short video explaining to you how to use a conditional format on your door schedule, and I hope that helps you in the projects that you do. Good luck with your projects, and until next time, enjoy Revit.